ready to go live. Just as the sun's going down, you see the beautiful colors? Really orange and mauve and purple. Okay, so it's time for Back in the Library. And today we're going to do some fun things. We're going to decorate some real pumpkins. We're going to toss some cookies, some pumpkin cookies. Yeah, it's hard for them to hear. You can get a mask on. And we're going to read a couple stories. And by votes, actually, only one person voted. But anyway, by suggestion, we're going to go start out with Lenny Hort. How many stars are in the sky? There's a boy and his paddle and a dog looking up at the sky. How many stars do you think there are in the sky? Yes. Yes. Well, doesn't show a whole lot of them here. Still not fully dark yet, right? Notice his few, it's starting to get dark. How many stars in the sky? Mama was away that night. I couldn't sleep. Mama knows all about sun and stars, but she was away, and I didn't want to wake Daddy. So I stared out the window, asking myself, how many stars in the sky? I could count so many just from my room. Leaned out the window, and I could count even more. That was just gazing over the backyard. How many stars in the sky? That's all we could see just going through one window. The dogs keep them company. I went outside with a pad and pencil. I started to count. I filled up one whole page of the pad. But there were lots of stars hidden behind the trees. The house blocked out even more. The street lamp was so bright I couldn't see stars anywhere near it. How many stars in the sky? Climbed up high up into my treehouse and stared at the Big Dipper and counted in a great circle all around the sky. I filled up page of the pad. When I got back to the Dipper, it wasn't where I remembered it. I must have been out so long that the stars had moved. Do you think the stars were in the sky? Older ones set, new ones had risen. How many stars in the sky? Some of them have gone down. Could that be grandmother? I climbed down from the treehouse, and there was Daddy. I couldn't sleep, I said. I can't sleep either, he said. Your mama won't be back till tomorrow. I told him I wanted to count all the stars in the sky. If your mama was here, Daddy said, I bet she'd know. Maybe you and I can find some place where it'll be easier to count them. I think we could do that. My dog hopped in the truck with us and we drove into town. Streets were quiet, but lots of street lights were burning. We could see the bright city skyline in the distance. It's hard to see when there's a lot of light. Daddy and I counted 25 or 26 stars. He said he thought one of them was the planet Jupiter. This isn't a good place to count the stars, he said. It's not a bad place to count them, though, he said, but it's still too hard. Let's go where it'll be really easy. Where it'll be really easy to count the stars. Any ideas? Let's find out. We drove into the city. The big clock by the tunnel said 2:45, but neither one of us felt like sleeping. 2:45 in the morning. Wow, they were counting a long time, weren't they? We parked by Mama's office. There was a department store with brightly lit displays in every window. There were street lamps on every corner. With dazzling neon signs, headlights flashed from a steady stream of cars. Powerful searchlights beamed from the roofs of the skyline. Is all that light that helped them see the stars? They went the wrong place. What do you think? I couldn't see any stars at all. I count exactly one, said Daddy. No, wait, he said. It's an airplane. Maybe the stars just don't want to be counted, he said. Trying to problem solve. It's a hard one. We drove back through the tunnel. I was tired, and I thought we were going home. But instead, Daddy drove us deep into the country. You think that'll work? Country? Let's see if you're right. There weren't any cars. There weren't any streetlights. There weren't any houses. Even the moon had set, and I knew we could never count all the stars. Owls don't care about stars. No matter where I looked, no one's appeared. Every time I blinked my eyes, Daddy pointed up above and showed me the Milky Way. Do you know what the Milky Way is? The stars were so thick, I couldn't tell one from another. That's called the Milky Way. We're out in the country, and all the stars are all together in a big, big, huge clump. That's called the Milky Way because all it looks like is milk. And you can't see any stars because they're all clumped together. You have to be way out in the country to find them. We were much too tired to drive anymore, so we slept underneath the stars that night. Do you think that looks very comfortable? Where's the pillow? Where's the blanket? Where's the pajamas? Help me not go bathroom. They sure didn't brush their teeth that night. What do you think? Hopefully it wasn't after Halloween. It was daylight when we woke. Daddy, I said, all those stars are always out there, even when we can't see them? Right? Of course they are, he said. Can we try to count them again sometime? I asked. Any night you feel like it, he said. You and me and Mama can all go out together. I hardly wait to see Mama and tell her all about it. In a little while, we'd all be back home. But now I was glad just to be standing there with Daddy, basking in the warmth of the one star we could see. What was the one star we could see? I don't feel like it's just in the daylight. Miss Mama. That was the sun. Good job. You're right. So, what did you like about the story? Yeah. So, did Daddy he wanted to help him count the stars, and where did Daddy take them? At first, he took them where? Did that work? How many stars could they count? Only the. Yeah, there's too many lights. So then Daddy decided what? Yeah. He saw something that was amazing. He decided he could never count all the stars because he saw something up there. First, he saw the big difference. And then he saw a bunch of stars all plastered together a big clump. You know? Yeah, good job. It's called the Milky Way. That's because there's so many stars you can't see them all. So, what was your favorite part of your book? So can dads make mistakes too? So what do you think? Do you have a favorite part? Mama have a favorite part in the story? That's my favorite part. Yeah, that was my favorite part. Yeah. I think that not comfortable, but in a way you are. So, Daddy and son and Daddy together. It's the first story, and then the second one is called Jacob, Jamaica, Louise, James. And what's in the picture? Yeah, what's he got in his hands? Yeah. What do you think he's gonna do? Yes. You know? Paint. He's gonna paint. But he's got a artist brush. So he doesn't have a big wide paintbrush you would use for painting a house, right? He's just got a little paintbrush, so it's a city. He kind of looks he's kind of dressed kind of odd with his hat. He looks kind of odd. The artists are kind of unusual, right? He's gonna paint. We'll find out. Okay, here's the city by Amy Hest. Oh, wow. They all dressed a little bit different. Like dressed like we do, did they here? I wonder why. His name is Jamaica Louise. Her name is Jacob. Jamaica Louise James. I was the one with the food idea. It happened last winter, and the mayor put my name on a golden plaque. It's down in the subway station at 86th and Main. You can see it if you go there. That's me. You better believe it. Want to hear my big idea? Says Jamaica Louise James, age 8. Plaque in the subway, let it go. Let's find out. She had a great idea. Something to do with what? Yeah. I'll tell, but you've got to listen to the whole story, not just a part of it. Mama says my stories go on and on. Whenever I'm just at the beginning of one, she tells me, "Get to the point, Jamaica!" Or "Get to it, baby!" I like lacing up the details. this way and that way. You think Grandma, what did she get? What did she say that to her? Somewhat. Get to it. Get to the what? Get to the point. Maybe they get a little, I don't know, restless. What do you think? This story begins with me. I have a big artist pad with 100 big pages and 5 colored pencils with perfect skinny points. Sometimes I set myself up on the top step of our building where everyone can see me. Everything I see is something I want to draw. Wow, pizza palace, hot dogs, you know, oh, people walking up and down, crowds, buses, people. Everything he sees, he wants to paint. What do you like to do? You know? What do you like to do? You don't know? Okay, so what he likes is to draw and paint. At night, Mama and Grammy and I cuddle on the couch while the city quiets down. I show them every picture every night. Sometimes I still tell a story as I go. Sometimes they ask a question like, what does a man's coat have triangle pockets? Other times we don't say a word. Kind of be odd having triangle pockets. Kind of hard to put your head in a triangle, don't you think? Now, look at me on my birthday number 8. Grammy and Mama danced around my bed. Open your present, they shout. We can't wait another minute. Know what they did? They bought me a real paint set with 8 little tubes of color and 2 paintbrushes. Paint sets cost a lot. I worried. My, they said. Are you going to spend birthday number 8 worrying when you can be doing something wonderful such as painting the world? So that's when I get a big idea. See, what's our clues about what his idea was? The plaque was handed up was where? It was in the subway. Do you think that has something to do? Is that a clue? We'll see. Now, this part of the story tells about my grandma who leaves for work when it's still dark. Sometimes I wake up halfway when she slides out of bed. In winter, she gets all layered, starting with a long underwear layer. Oh, wow. She and Mama whisper in the kitchen. They drink that strong black coffee. Grammy scoops up her brown lunch bag and goes outside. I'm scared in the night. Not Grammy at 86th and Main Street. Is that right? She goes down and down into the subway station. All day long, people line up at Grammy's token booth. They give her $1 or 4 quarters, and she slides a token into their hand. Then they rush off to catch the train. That's another clue. Subway station. Just a little grandma. Paint in the subway. Now I like subways because the seats are hot pink and because they go very fast. But I don't like subway stations, especially the one at 86th and Main. There are too many steep steps, 56, and too many grown-ups who all look mad. The walls are old and the walls are without any color. I didn't see no color. Does it include that? When Grammy comes home, she sews and talks about the people she sees, like Green Hat Lady or the gentleman with the red bow tie. Mama reads and hums, but I paint, blending all those colors until they look just right. Every day I add a picture to my collection, and every day I think about a cool idea. A whole bunch of pictures. It's a cool idea. It's another thing. Subway, 6, no color. Grandma goes there every day. Poor man eats pictures every day. At last, it's the morning of Grammy's birthday. Mama and I get up early. We get all layered and sneak outside. Mama holds my hand. I am scared, but also very excited. Surprise for Grandma's birthday? Swoosh along in our boots in the dark in the snow. At 86 in Maine, we go down and down. 56 steep steps. We don't buy a token at the token booth. We don't take a ride on the subway. What we do is hang a painting on the old tile wall. And another, and another, and one more. Before you know it, that station is all filled up with color. You think that's his idea? Surprise! We shout when Grammy comes flamping down the steps. She looks all around that station. Jamaica, Louise, James, she calls, come right here so I can give you a big hug, baby. Boy, you were tired all that time. That's lovely Grammy, huh? So now you know the whole story. Everyone sure is in love with my subway station. You'd be surprised. People are talking to each other, even smiling. That looks like me, says a lady in a green hat to a gentleman with a red bow tie. Then Granny tells everyone about Jamaica Louise James, age 8. That's me. You better believe it. So do people like that idea of someone painting that and then picture it up there? Does that make them suck? Happy? So, Sheila White St. Louis also lives in New York City, less than half a block from Amy Hest. So both live there. Amy Hest would love to be my artist. Whenever children ask me why I don't illustrate my books, I draw a dog for them and they always say, nice chicken biscuits. Perhaps that is why. I wrote a story about someone who draws Amy Hest, author of many books for children, including In the Rain, the Baby, Duck, Little Duck, and Eyeglasses. Rosie's fishing trip, and I did not book. Baby Roberts, age 11. She lives in New York City. So, what do you think of that story? Like it? What did you like the best? I liked, is there a part that you like the best?
They work. What's the surprise for the grandma?
Yeah, they're so excited. I'd like to say everybody was smiling. Because you go around sometimes and see everybody's like grouchy, and they're really just busy doing everything. They smile. They were talking to each other. They were smiling at each other. Isn't that nice? And then, oh, that's me. That's a good thing. And the thing about it is you want to make Grammy happy, but you like to make so many other people happy. So you think Grammy happy? Yes. You should have different things. Yeah. We also hi. Hi. How's it going? So, which story did you like the best? Did you like one or the other the best?
The first one.
You like the first one? Yeah. What did you like best about it?
When more wants to come in.
Yeah. Something wonderful about this relationship, isn't it? It's this deal to think of that. Go to the city, then go to the country, and they slept outside because his son wanted to kill him. I mean, to me, that's just like that he would do all of that because, to me, that's saying what? What is that saying? Protecting his son. That he cares about what his son wants is a perfect. He's going to try to do everything he can. His son is a good thing, right? What he needs and wants. I think it's an amazing story. Yeah, it was kind of fun. So both of these, what is the same about these stories? Nothing that's topics that's the same. What? Yeah, good job. You're right. That is right. They're both in the city. And also, it's about. Can you say it louder? Here. Yes. Here. And it's also about what? About who? Yeah. Yep. So, is there some way that they're different? To me, they're different. Well, one is an amazing artist. He spends a lot of time, like days and days. He's got these pictures all over, so he spends a lot. So this is just one night, and this is kind of one of the games. This one is just about father and the son. No, next one. This is a whole bunch of people. His grandma. A lot of people. Yeah, I really thought it was pretty cool. So you two, we got 4 pumpkins, so you guys can both choose to decorate a pumpkin. We got stickers right behind your heart here. So there's some choices. There's some ears and some noses. And some mouths. What, I don't know, you want to put 2 pumpkins on one table? share, just put it in one middle, right? It's like a sound hose. Nice. Oops. Pick it out, put it on your pumpkin. So we're going to be decorating our pumpkins. So there's still time to come. Got a couple pumpkins left. Those are big pumpkins. I was to the store thinking I was going to get some little ones. All they had are these big ones. Put faces on two sides. Maybe up there. Maybe three sides or maybe four sides. I don't know. Which side? So cute. Back. Sisters coming back. Must have gone all up. And today, just doing sisters coming. Life can be funny some days. Let's go on, right? To do? Yes, cute. I like it. These guys funny looking. This is. Do the back side or just do that? You have to help Mama carry these out. Here are muscle boys, right? This guy's got cool glasses. Mustache. A lot less must than carving a pumpkin, isn't it? Oh, he's pretty cool. That's a good great job. Pumpkins are so fun. It's not like pumpkins I've ever seen. Who knows? Another page of mouse if you want. Yeah. It's so cool. You guys done? Take a picture of you guys of you with your pumpkins. Is that okay?
So, yes. Yay, okay, smile. Oh, those are cool. Thank you. One more. Cheese. Okay, great. Come to mom, how many do you have? One or two? What does mom say? One or two? What did I say today? What is it? Doesn't look very good. It's supposed to be a pumpkin face. Eyes and mouth. That's part of the famous cookies. Bon appetit. It's French. It says enjoy. French. Neutral is good, right? Neutral is I like. Neutral, I like. Help Mama carry those out. We have the decoration for Halloween. The pumpkins. Yeah. Oh. That's pretty good at it. It's lots and lots. There's one over here too. That was fun. He said Halloween actually, they sell almost as many decorations for Halloween as they do for Christmas. Yeah. Those are so cute. Great job.
No fuss, right?
No. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome. See you again. Okay. You are. It's happy, huh? Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
So join us on Tuesdays. We're back in the library. Next week, it's going to be at 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. See you then.